Hey everyone, today we're going to show you some of the first finished rooms of the castle. You can check out our previous video where we talk about the other areas of the castle that are still under construction. We started here in the attic because...
Well, frankly, we started in the attic because we thought that we would start at the top and work our way all the way down. After we started in the attic, we began to understand just the magnitude of the wood rot and the structural problems in this castle. We realized, no, we really need to start at the bottom and work up. But then we decided, we really want to just see something finished. And so we finished the attic and we've cordoned it off to keep it clean, and we're excited to show you.
And it's such a nice respite from the rest of the chaotic construction of the castle. So we're really excited to show you this. Here's the hallway that comes up right from the turret, and it's just amazing how much it's changed.
The first time we saw it, if you remember, it was full of old, I think, hospital beds.
Yeah.
From World War II.
And so was this bedroom.
That's right. And those have all gone because they didn't go with the castle. But there was a set of stairs right here. There were two doors right here, if you recall. We've taken those out and made one because there were two rooms. Mm-hmm. That one room was two. And
that's where we found the hidden fireplace, the first one that we found. And I'm excited to show you that room now. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the cabin bedroom. Probably, maybe my favorite, but then I go into the next bedroom and it's like, yeah, no, that one's lovely. So this was two rooms. This fireplace was hidden by this wall that was right in between.
Right, the rock wall was covered with lath and plaster, which we didn't know it was a rock wall. When we took the lath and plaster down because of the wood rot, it exposed this rock wall, which I think...
And it's gorgeous, yeah. And we've given a little nod in this bedroom and also in the hallway to William Morris, kind of a designer of that era, of this castle's era. And so we've got a couple prints of his wallpaper designs, and then also some wallpaper that you'll see in a minute.
One of the favorite aspects of this room for me happened when we were taking essentially the roof joists off to replace it from wood rot, and we had the roof off, and we were literally from the scaffolding looking into the building, and I realized, there's room for a window here. And then I went back and I started looking at historical pictures of the castle, and I noted that there was a window there historically.
Really?
And so we reinstated this window, and the reason why I love this window is because you get to put your head right there.
Why don't you give us a demonstration?
Gladly. You put your head right here, and if it's stormy, you get to listen to the rain, and if it's not stormy, you can sit here and look at the stars. And it's, in my mind, among the most magical places in the whole castle.
Yeah, great place to meditate.
Really glad we put the window there.
Yeah, me too. These cabinets are, one is real, you can put clothes here. This is fake so that the bed can extend a little further. Same on all four of these sides. Really such great craftsmanship has gone into this bedroom. I love all the lighting that's kind of from that period. These windows have been completely restored. They open up just beautifully like a brand new window. And you look out over the rest of the castle estate and onto the loch. It's absolutely beautiful. So, absolutely love the design of this fireplace. I had an idea. Kirsty certainly helped me realize it. Other people actually did the work of it. But look at this magnificent fireplace that really emphasizes this beautiful old cast iron surround. You can see that this is plumbed for gas, beautiful oak mantle that will match the rest of the wood on this level.
This really is going to be one of the, every bedroom's going to be one of the
I know,
best
we're going to say this about every single bedroom. That's
Right.
what's kind of fun, is that we're just like letting our creativity run wild, and it's just fantastic. With your secret rooms and a lot of design ideas, we're having fun.
Yeah, but this, I guess, is so great right now because it's the only part of the castle that's finished.
Yeah.
And every other place, when you start to feel discouraged or you have a gut check that there's one more place we got to replace, you come up here and it's quiet and it's peaceful and it's still, and you can see the entire lock. And if you're lucky, nobody knows you're up here.
Oh, I wanted to say a couple more things about this hallway. More William Morris prints in this hallway. And I hope that you get to just, I don't know, on the internet, study William Morris, certainly look at his intricate designs. This was from like the late, 1890s and beyond, and it's so relevant for today still. I mean, it's just such a classical, beautiful design. You will fall in love with William Morris if you aren't already in love with him. We also did this paneling to kind of grandchildren proof this room, and
Right.
just all the scuffs and hits, that a wall can take. But I think it's actually very pretty.
One of the debates we had, and I'm really glad that you won this debate, was what to
Okay.
do with this built-in
Oh, yeah,
cabinet. I was completely in favor of getting rid of it because I felt like it made the hallway too narrow. And I think it's one of the more significant things up here because I don't know when it came to the castle, but it certainly was here during World War II. I imagine it was here long before then.
Yeah.
And it's going to be nice because what we're going to do with this now is I think we'll be able to make a tea station out of that so that you don't have to go all the way down to the kitchen to get something like that.
Yeah.
And so changing the stairs from here, that did away with my concerns for that, and I'm just glad we've got it.
Yeah, and one thing that isn't quite finished yet is we're going to actually replicate
Right.
that right here. So it looks like just an empty space, but it's going to be kind of that same matching pair. All right, let's go on upstairs. All right, this little nook is one of my favorites. We did all of this in William Morris wallpaper. Love this design. I think it ties these rooms in beautifully. But I want to point out, look at this beautiful molding that's right here coming up the stairs. It just looks like it always belonged.
I hear over and over and over again that you don't see today the kind of craftsmanship that was there and built in the music room, and that's probably true because we have CNC machines and things like that do great things. But the craftsmen that worked in this castle have been really amazing. I mean,
we have 42 teams of people who are specialized in different things, and just doing some little detail like that, or putting the wallpaper up, or whatever the other work is, it's just taken the best of the best. I absolutely love this bathroom. I love the color. It's so serene in here.
Yeah, and I have to confess, I never saw the vision for this bathroom. I mean, I'm just absolutely stunned with what you came up with.
Lots of help from lots of people, but this is exactly what I was imagining. And I love the brass and the soft blue, the glass, and then the view of the lock. You can sit in that tub, soaking, and look out at this beautiful Scotland.
Yeah, I mean, but one thing about like this paneling, I mean, Kirsty and Colin are running the job.
Yeah.
But I think Kirsty actually built the paneling. I mean, I think that she
Designed it and built it.
Designed
yes.
it and built it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have the best of the best. I mean, and we've had all these teams that give their input. And so I might have this vision, or you might have this idea, and then it tweaks a little as we consult with everybody.
I do claim one thing in this bathroom.
Yes, you do.
As my idea, and that is the FAKRO window, again, like the cabin room.
Then there's two ideas that are you can own.
Oh,
here.
that's true. I did have a second idea.
Yeah.
And I had to fight hard for both of them, actually. Well, the second idea was this FAKRO window. And when we had the roof stripped away, and they saw all this space, they said, "Oh my goodness, this could be the view from the bathroom if you just put a window there." And
you were right.
There it is. But the first one was, I just hate the concept of wasted space. This is a castle, we don't need more space, and so I just like secret spaces. And my first idea in this castle was right here, and that is to make a secret or hidden door right here that takes us into
Like just a hangout place.
just beanbag chairs and big screen TV. And on a Saturday afternoon when college football's playing, I'm not sure what would be better.
I think that's where we will find you.
You'll find me there. Yeah. And when we get a little closer to that being done, we'll show you that.
So even though this is, the attic, maybe where the servants used to live, we wanted this to be as luxurious as every other room. And we have this beautiful marble, these sinks with these brass faucets, and this is just a lovely area, lovely room. All right, here is the main bedroom up here in the attic. Just take that in for a minute. I absolutely love the brass and glass mixed with the rock wall and the smooth paint on the rest of the walls. And then you have this gorgeous, huge window. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this green linen heavy curtain. It's a blackout curtain. So in Scotland in the summers, you are awakened by the sun at 4:30 in the morning. So if you don't have a blackout curtain, you're not going to sleep that long. But then this beautiful little embroidered lace sheer. Absolutely love it. But you look over the roof lines of the rest of the castle. And right now, it's not that pretty. You see some birds flying up in the chimneys, but this is absolutely going to be stunning.
There was a cabinet right here that made it so that you really couldn't get out there. There was a bit of a fire escape out there.
That was literally falling off the wall.
Right, so we got rid of this radiator here so that we could make a walkable door. And yeah, it was a bit of work because, this is one solid piece.
Yeah, getting this window in was, I don't know how many days of work just to get it in.
The other thing to realize is that this was an attic, right? And I don't think in 1855 they designed this for living space. And we didn't know that until after we got into it. Once we got into it, we realized these floor joists were not floor joists. They were just ceiling trusses for down below. And this floor was bowing as much as
6 inches.
6 inches in places, because right there in the center of the floor is where the grand staircase is down below, and it was hanging this lamp fixture that was just pulling the whole floor down. Paul and his crew brought in massive steel beams that are probably, I'm going to say, 5 or 6 meters long. Mm-hmm. And they brought them through the window over here. Yeah. They did a 90-degree turn and then brought them in this way. And so this whole floor now is supported by these massive steel beams. I know that people look at this and look at the real beauty of this, but the real beauty of this place is covered up in what the work that's gone in to do it. It really is remarkable.
It's beautiful on a number of levels. Yeah. Let's just say that. And it's comfortable, cozy little fireplace here. What's interesting is when I picked that tile, I had no idea how much it was tying into some additional wallpaper that we found and a tile that was actually hidden in the wall. And so that's been really fun, that what we're tending toward in design is actually really connected to what was here originally. So if you haven't seen this before, this is a really fun feature of this room, a little hidden room. And we recently had some grandkids here, and our youngest was also here. and they had a spectacular time playing in this room. It's kind of decorated for younger children and has some toys back there. And it was magical.
Yeah.
Every single one of them was just giggling the whole time.
I had to fight hard for this.
You did. You did. You won. And I'm glad you did.
I think that you won too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. David and I and Emma, after all the workers had gone,
Mostly you and Emma.
one night, came up here and we did all of this little sticker work, and it's just such a fun little room. It's so, it's tiny, it's warm, and it's cheerful. And the kids have just absolutely loved it. So this is fun.
Yeah, this actually turned out so much better than I thought it would. And reality was, I didn't know how to access his room, and it was Andy that figured out how to get through this tunnel. And Andy and then Raymond made that possible.
Yeah.
And that's one of the nice things about this castle is that
Just the team of people.
the team of people. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
It's amazing.
it was Andy and Raymond that made this special.
Yeah, well, and again, I just want to emphasize, we are going to put in the little notes below credits to everybody who did, painting and woodwork and all sorts of things, design. It's really been a group effort. I really do love this bed. This is really one of my very favorite places to be. I could go to sleep right now. Do you want to jump on the bed?
I haven't jumped on the bed.
It's not a springy bed. It's a fall into and stay put bed.
Well, if you're going to do it that way, I'll do it this way.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. What I like is just how still it is up here.
Yep.
Just perfectly quiet.
Okay. I remember the day we put up the chandelier, and it just made me so happy because it was kind of an indication that we were getting to the end of the construction period of this room. We still have had a lot to go, but it's so beautiful, and I think it really has turned out exactly as we hoped.
So I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough, and I hope that you'll continue watching with us. Subscribe to our channel. Check out our progress as we post about our successes and our failures and everything along the way.
Cutting this out, making a wee note here.
Expose that.
Just in case the world wants to watch you, pal.
Everybody loves Raymond.
It's a great cracking TV programme, that.